Brain-Derived Neurotrophic Factor, or BDNF, plays a critical role in learning and memory, and its decline is closely associated with mental deterioration, especially in aging and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Enhancing BDNF through diet and lifestyle habits has been shown to slow cognitive decline and improve brain function. This video shares how type 2 diabetes factors into the declining levels of BDNF and the delicious foods and easy-to-follow lifestyle changes that boost this important growth factor. BDNF is a type of growth factor. Specifically, it is a protein that supports the survival, growth, and maintenance of nerve cells, helping them to form new connections. As we age, BDNF levels tend to decrease, hampering the brain's ability to adapt, repair itself, and form new memories. So this brain-derived neurotrophic factor is a key component for maintaining cognitive resilience, and age is a key factor in its decline. So do we have any hope, or is it just a fact of aging that we need to accept? Obviously, the earlier you get started, the more benefits you reap, but there are foods and easy-to-implement lifestyle changes that boost BDNF at any age. And if you are getting a late start, you'll want to make sure exercise is a part of your routine. I will share more on that later in the video. Let's get started with food. To understand the foods to eat to increase BDNF, it helps to understand that a diet high in refined carbs and sugar reduces its production, leading to two undesired paths. We've already discussed the first. When your production of BDNF is inadequate, it hampers your ability to form new memories. The second issue is that decreased levels of BDNF leads to impaired glucose metabolism. This second point links BDNF to diabetes. You may have heard Alzheimer's disease referred to as type 3 diabetes. Type 3 diabetes is not an official medical term, but it does a good job of connecting insulin resistance to brain health. Just as type 2 diabetes involves the body becoming less responsive to insulin, in type 3 diabetes, brain cells may struggle to respond to insulin. Insulin resistance in the brain can lead to neurodegeneration, which contributes to Alzheimer's disease. So added sugar is a food ingredient to avoid, and avoiding it can be done. However, sugar is a part of most ultra-processed foods and drinks, and those items make up more than 70% of the U.S. food supply. Therefore, the best strategy is to turn back the pages of time and return to eating whole foods and drinking unsweetened drinks. A diet rich in whole foods and unsweetened drinks stabilizes your blood sugar, so you will start to benefit by locking your focus on eating a low-sugar, low-processed food diet. For additional brain health, include these items. Number 1, fatty fish. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fatty fish like wild-caught salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring promote BDNF production, supporting memory and brain function. Now, before I go on, what I have found is that it is one thing to get a list of foods to include in your life. It is another thing altogether to make them work in your daily routine. So after we go through the foods and habits that boost BDNF, I will put everything together for you in a day in the life scenario. Food number 2 is eggs. Eggs contain DHA and choline. DHA is an omega-3 fatty acid that is essential for brain function, and its ability to raise BDNF levels makes it a powerful nutrient for supporting memory. Choline is a nutrient your brain and nervous system need to regulate memory and perform many other functions, and eggs are one of the richest sources of choline. Eggs are traditional breakfast foods, but also work as a snack or as a crustless quiche. A crust is high in the refined carbs that you want to avoid, and there are many recipes available online and in my family favorites cookbook. Unsweetened drinks can also be included in your day, even if they contain caffeine. In fact, the caffeine in coffee stimulates BDNF production and enhances alertness and memory. So you can keep drinking your morning coffee, but also make room through the day for green tea. Green tea is rich in a specific antioxidant referred to as EGCG that can potentiate BDNF, which means it makes it more effective. Matcha is your best choice of green tea because of how it is grown and prepared. Specifically, matcha is grown in a shaded environment and the whole leaves are ground into a powder. The shading increases chlorophyll levels, turning the leaves a deeper shade of green. The more vibrant their color, the more antioxidants they contain. And because the whole leaves are used for the preparation of matcha, you get the full benefits of the plant. Peak tea is the tea I drink. It is free of pesticides and full of antioxidants, unlike many mass-produced teas that you buy at the grocery store. And the rich green color of their matcha makes it obvious that it is packed with antioxidants. Matcha also contains moderate amounts of caffeine and the amino acid L-theanine. When caffeine is combined with L-theanine, it helps improve focus and mental clarity without causing jitters. But a top reason I drink peak tea is because it is so quick and easy to prepare. To consume the tea, you simply pour a packet into a cup, add hot water, and stir. Instantly, you have a perfectly brewed, superior quality cup of tea. That quickness makes peak tea a great stopper. A stopper is an item that changes the taste in your mouth or takes time to sip, allowing you to comfortably separate from eating. If you'd like to try peak tea for yourself, you can use my link peaklife.com/Dr. Becky to get 15% off and free shipping on their Sun Goddess matcha. They guarantee you will like it. You can cancel anytime. I'll leave a link for you in the video description area. Blueberries provide natural sweetness and are packed with antioxidants that protect the brain and stimulate BDNF production. When you think of blueberries, the most obvious characteristic is their vibrant color. That rich blue color is caused by a specific group of antioxidants called anthocyanins. Studies suggest that anthocyanins can cross the blood-brain barrier and exert anti-inflammatory effects on the brain. This reduction in oxidative stress promotes BDNF expression, helping to protect the brain from age-related decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. The challenge is that even though blueberries are an excellent source of anthocyanins, it's hard for your body to move them from your digestive system into your bloodstream where they can be utilized. In other words, they have a low bioavailability when eaten alone. Fortunately, anthocyanins travel well with fat and protein. It's almost like fat and protein put anthocyanins into a suitcase and carry them into your body. So for the most brain benefit, don't eat blueberries alone. Instead, pair them with sources of fat or protein such as yogurt or nuts, or have them as a treat after a meal containing those nutrients. To round out our consumables, I will give an honorable mention to red wine. Just like blueberries, red wine gets its vibrant color from the antioxidants it contains, one of which is resveratrol. Resveratrol has been linked to increased BDNF and brain protection. I just went through foods and drinks that boost BDNF. It also helps to not eat for periods of time. In other words, practice intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has been shown to increase the production of BDNF. One of the primary mechanisms behind this increase is the production of ketones during fasting periods. When no food has come in for a period of time, the body switches from using glucose to fat as a primary energy source. When fat is metabolized, ketones are produced. Ketones have been linked to enhanced BDNF expression. Of course, another way to make ketones is to follow a carbohydrate-restricted or keto diet. Ketones, specifically beta-hydroxybutyrate, act as a signaling molecule in the brain, triggering pathways that increase the expression of BDNF. Ketones also reduce inflammation in the brain, which is another factor linked to increased BDNF production. So as we see time and time again, when it comes to chronic health conditions, your diet matters. But so does exercise. In fact, if you are late to the game, meaning you are already middle-aged or older and looking to preserve or improve your memory, exercise may be the most important component. Aerobic exercises such as walking, running, and cycling have been shown to significantly elevate BDNF levels due to increased oxygen supply and blood flow to the brain. Resistance training like weightlifting or body weight exercises promote muscle protein synthesis and increase levels of insulin-like growth factor 1, which is linked to higher BDNF expression. And not only do both forms of exercise enhance BDNF, but they also reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, which are two key factors that diminish BDNF levels with aging. As I did with red wine, I will give an honorable mention to sunshine. Studies show sunlight is linked to increased levels of vitamin D, improved mood, and higher levels of BDNF. Experts suggest that just spending 10 to 20 minutes a day in direct sunlight gives you these benefits. Let's put this all together in a day in the life scenario for better memory. You can wake up with coffee or green tea in the morning and then head outside for an early morning walk in the sunshine. For 3 days of the week, be sure to add resistance training. If you don't have equipment or access to a gym, there are plenty of bodyweight workouts on YouTube. To incorporate 16/8 intermittent fasting, you want to eat all of your calories within an 8-hour eating window. One way to do that is to delay breakfast until 10 a.m. and finish dinner by 6 p.m. For breakfast, stir blueberries into unsweetened full-fat yogurt or opt for scrambled eggs, which is a more keto-friendly breakfast. For lunch, a salad topped with salmon, sardines, or herring is a good choice. If you've never tried herring, I encourage you to do so. You may be pleasantly surprised at the taste. I shared a great salad recipe called salmagundi in another video that you can check out. After lunch, you can sip a cup of matcha tea as an enjoyable way to stop eating. If you need a snack in the afternoon, hard-boiled or deviled eggs work great. They are not only keto-friendly, but also hunger-satisfying, allowing you to comfortably make it to your next meal. Dinner ideas include a crustless quiche or salmon alongside a non-starchy side dish. You can opt for meat or chicken. These entrees do not give you a direct BDNF boost, but they are carb-free, so you are staying keto-friendly, and they hold your blood sugar stable. To close your 8-hour eating window, you want to finish eating by 6 p.m. Now, obviously, everyone's life is different, and this is just one scenario, but I hope it gives you enough insights into how to combine foods, snacks, and habits to enhance and preserve your memory. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share it with your community. Have a great rest of your day.